Thanks so much, Kevin. Yeah, that's right. Easter was gorgeous, but this weekend, last weekend, this weekend.
If you want sun, send money. Yeah, we isn't that right? We can be bribed.
Tom,
we can't do that. You can't do that.
Tell them.
Oh, okay.
It's just supposed to happen.
Just cash. we take cash.
Rain. It's continuing throughout the day today.
See, I've been paying. That's what happens. You get rain.
Oh,
boy,
get out of here. Rain. And not the bulk of the system, but that old wraparound trick. That's what we're going to see showers for Saturday and Sunday, but I'll have more details on that just ahead. First, here's Tom with traffic.
Just making it to the Tom Reynolds Retirement Fund. That's all we need, really. Right now.
The long range isn't as bad as traffic, that's for sure. We are going to be seeing a brief break from the rain throughout the day tomorrow. We'll see a little bit of sunshine. Friday, same story. We still have that slight risk for some isolated showers. For Saturday and Sunday, that old wraparound trick, like I was mentioning, we are going to see the risk for a few isolated showers, 40% chance. And temperatures are going to stay a little bit below our seasonal average. We should be around 14, 15 degrees for this time of year. Well, it's all about the rain today. We've been seeing it outside our Oakville studios, and you've been seeing it in your neighborhoods in Mississauga, through Burlington, Toronto, Hamilton. Everybody has been dealing with this rain. Yesterday, our temperatures were a little bit on the cool side, and it's amazing what a warm front can do, isn't it? Look at the temperature in Windsor, 24 degrees. On the flip side, in Toronto, we saw daytime high of 8. 8. I would have traveled down the 401 just to experience that 24 degrees. Rainfall totals as of 2 a.m. Wednesday, so this morning. Hamilton has picked up about 28 millimeters, Toronto Island about 35. So it's really, there's a big discrepancy because only up in Wyerton we've picked up about 10 millimeters of rain. Now, do you remember Monday, July 8th, 2013? I'm sure many of you do, because that is when Toronto, Pearson picked up 126 millimeters of rain. Now, that broke the previous single-day rainfall. That was the record set back October 15th, 1954, when Hurricane Hazel dumped 125 millimeters of rain on the city. 97 millimeters of what was reported in downtown Toronto. This all happened in about 5 or 6 hours. So if you remember, the lakeshore was completely flooded. People couldn't get anywhere. They were just sitting, waiting in their cars. It was awful. Compare that to what's happening in Pensacola, Florida right now. About 575 millimeters of rain. So we saw 126. They're seeing close to 600 millimeters of rain in 24 hours. The place is like a swimming pool. No one can get anywhere. 87 millimeters in just 27 minutes. Top that off with lightning strikes, 9,000 of them in 15 minutes. Take a look at some of this video through Pensacola. It's not just lighting up the sky for a second, it's lighting up the sky for seconds. Prolonged lightning, and this is still going on. This same system is still plaguing the area. We'll talk more about that coming up in just a few moments. Right now, I'm going to turn things over to Tom Reynolds. He's got an update for you on traffic. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Kevin. You know, though, it really could be worse. It could be a lot worse.
It could be snowing.
It could be snowing. You know, could be freezing rain.
Calgary's been around 20 degrees and 15 the last few days.
Calgary.
And now they get 10 centimeters of snow on the weekend.
Makes me feel better.
Doesn't that feel better?
It does a little bit.
Feel a little better.
Yeah. Suckers. Oh, that's so mean.
I know. Yeah.
Okay, let's look at the radar.
Okay. That's mean. Look at this.
That's not as mean as laughing about 10 centimeters of snow for other people. Statement issued for southeastern Ontario and through the Kingston-Ottawa core. There could be about 40 to 50 millimeters of rain. So if you're traveling that 401, that's where you're going to see some pretty wet weather. Your long-range forecast is coming up, including the weekend, what we can expect in just a moment. But first, Tom, what is going on with that 401? I keep forgetting to ask you, Tom, remind me the next time that I have a question regarding the sand, the rain, and the fuel. Okay, remind me. 13 degrees for tomorrow, so temperatures getting closer to seasonal averages, bumping back down for Friday, only hitting 11. Saturday and Sunday, it doesn't look like a complete washout of your weekend, but we do have that wraparound from that same system, from the system that's giving us all that rain today. It is going to bring us a few isolated showers. Temperatures, again, staying a little bit below our seasonal average. We should be closer to about 14, 15 degrees for this time of year. Click your heels together and maybe you'll get there faster. Or beam me up, Scotty, or I don't even know. It's a disaster, and the rain is certainly not helping. Looking at the radar, you can see we're starting to get a little bit of a break through the Hamilton area and even downtown, but this is just going to be on and off throughout the day today. So we'll see showers, and we'll see a bit of a break. Then we'll see showers, and we'll see a bit of a break. And this wraparound is going to affect us right into the weekend, giving us showers both Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, it's nice to see that little bit of a break. It's almost you can kind of look and then go, okay, I can walk my dog for 10 minutes and then get back in and let the rain come back.
Just let the dog go.
Or you could do that.
Yeah.
Is that what
just
you
let
do?
him outside. Yeah. Max,
Yeah.
go. Come back.
Roxy won't even.
Take a bag with you.
Roxy just goes outside and sniffs and then comes back in like she's such a princess. She won't even go outside to pee. It's awful. So I hope she's not doing it in the house.
No.
Anyways, if you do get a chance to head out during this dry slot, do it, because it may be one of your only chances today. We've got more rain on the way later on this afternoon. It's going to be on again, off again, as Kevin was mentioning. Heavier rainfall amounts further east. If you're traveling the 401 up through Kingston, they could see about 40 millimeters. So keep that in mind as you're driving. You might want to give yourself some extra travel time. We've got your weekend forecast coming up in just a moment. Will we see sunshine? That answer just ahead. First, Tom, what's going on? I'm seeing a lot of red lines.
French.
It'd be nice if you could just teleport yourself to work, wouldn't it? We've got 13 degrees tomorrow, so temperatures closer to seasonal, but then for Friday and Saturday and even into Sunday, it's a little bit on the cool side in comparison to what we should be. We should be closer to 14, 15 degrees for this time of year. Now, Friday in Hamilton looks to be our driest day, but it's going to be fairly gloomy. And then Saturday, Sunday, we see the wraparound effect from that system, so we are expected to see some showers lasting right until the beginning of next week before we see sun again. Thanks, Kevin. I'm going to admit that after I got home from work, I didn't leave my house again yesterday.
You didn't leave your house?
Nope.
So you didn't walk the dog?
Nope.
You didn't take your daughter out?
Nope.
You didn't go out to meet your husband when he came home from work?
What, like I open the front door and run to him?
Yeah, that's what I say. That's what I always say to my wife.
I'm sorry.
There's an old 50,
did I miss it? And is it 1950 again?
Yeah, exactly. The bow in your hair and stuff. I remember there was a...
Put my makeup on before he gets home, make his cocktail.
Exactly.
Not quite.
Okay.
Not quite. He's lucky if he gets dinner on a plate in the fridge.
I was just checking. Okay.
Anyways... Here's the radar. Oh, yeah, it's 1950 and I missed it. It's just going to be one of those days. It's going to be gloomy. It's going to be wet. The weekend, well, we'll talk about that coming up in just a moment. But first, Tom, what's going on with traffic?
I always say that to my wife. She says, get lost.
Well, we are going to be seeing some sunshine possibly throughout the day tomorrow. It is still going to be wet, however, 13 degrees, the risk of scattered showers. It's the same system that's going to be giving us that cloud cover for Friday, the showers for Saturday and Sunday, the wraparound. As that low pushes to the east, we've got the trough behind it. That's what's going to give us that risk of rain. Temperatures staying a little bit below our seasonal average, pretty much right into next week. But after the rain for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday look a little bit better with temperatures a little warmer. More rain on the way through the GTA today. We're expecting an additional 10 to 20 millimeters anywhere along the shores of Ontario. That's where we're going to see heavy rain through Belleville and in through Kingston, up through the Ottawa area, anywhere from 20 to 40 millimeters. So if you're traveling on that 401, you are going to see some very wet weather hampering your drive today. 13 degrees for tomorrow, so we are going to be bumping closer to seasonal. 14 is our average for this time of year. Scattered showers in the forecast. Friday looks to be the driest day this week, but it's going to be fairly cloudy. By Saturday and Sunday, we're going to be affected by that wraparound effect from that same system, so temperatures below seasonal and some wet weather in store for the afternoons.
Strike. 1.4 billion flashes happen worldwide per year.
Science behind the weather, all about lightning. It's fitting considering down in Pensacola, they have seen over 9,000 lightning strikes in about 15 minutes. Intense, I know. Thanks for joining us here on the Weather Network. I'm Emily Vukovic. It is Wednesday. It is April the 30th, last day of the month. Kevin Yard joins us in beautiful Port Credit today. Kevin, you've had the umbrella up, you've had it down. It's just going to be one of those days, isn't it?
Yeah.
I agree. Thanks so much, Kevin. Yeah, I mean, it's rain. You can't shovel it. That's what I keep reminding myself of. It is going to be on and off throughout the day today. We are going to be seeing a break in the showers throughout the day tomorrow. This system will actually push off, so we may even see a little bit of sunshine. But then the wraparound effect, so for Friday, Saturday, and even into Sunday, we are going to be seeing that risk of scattered showers. We're expected to see an additional 10 to 20 millimeters of rain throughout much of the GTA and temperatures staying below our seasonal average.
myclassiccaps.com.
How sweet are all those little kids? I don't know, my personal favorite is Nora, Natalie's little girl, but I think I'm a little biased. Thanks for joining us here on the Weather Network. It's Wednesday. It is the 30th of April. I'm Emily Vukovic. Last day of the month, and we are celebrating it with rain and quite a bit of rain. We saw rain yesterday through the overnight. Early this morning, it's going to be kind of one of those on again, off again days. So Kevin, who's joining us in Port Credit, what is the most important accessory you're going to need today?
I know you do. I'm just going to put it back into you and see if you remember. April showers mean
Mayflowers. That's exactly what it means. We've got about 10 to 20 millimeters of rain on the way throughout today. Around the world in 80 seconds. Thanks so much for that, Kim. It's Wednesday. It is the 30th of April. I'm Emily Vukovic. Very wet and cool start to the day. So again, showers for the most part. Here's the radar. Look at the intensity of this system. It's huge. It stretches all the way down to Pensacola, Florida, where they've actually picked up over 600 millimeters of rain. Yesterday at Pearson, we picked up about 26 millimeters of rain. So that just gives you the magnitude of this storm down towards the south. Now for us, we're going to see that on again, off again rain throughout the afternoon today. We're going to start to see a bit of a clearing trend by the overnight tonight, and throughout the day tomorrow, there is a chance that we may even see some sunshine. I know we haven't seen that for a few days. 10 to 20 millimeters of rain on the way. Temperatures for the next few days are going to be staying below our seasonal average. Most expensive floods in Canadian history. A lot of areas still worried about flooding at this time of year. It is the last day of April. Thanks for joining us. I'm Emily Vukovic. We've got Kevin joining us in beautiful Port Credit. It's going to be one of those on again, off again kind of rainy days. And Kevin, it's kind of cool. It's kind of gloomy. What are people saying about this rain? Are they loving it or not so much? All right, thanks so much, Kevin. And temperatures, unfortunately, are going to stay below our seasonal average for the next couple of days. Yesterday, we saw daytime highs around 8.5, and everybody was probably out soaking it up. Look at this guy in shorts and a T-shirt. How jealous am I? Mind you, you can head west. I mean, Vancouver's temperatures are almost comparable, 21 degrees yesterday. Oh, we're just a wall full of nines, aren't we? 9 degrees this afternoon, 9 tonight, 9 tomorrow morning. We are going to stay below our seasonal average with 10 to 20 millimeters of rain on the way. If you're traveling east, Kingston is in a special weather statement. They could pick up 30 to 40 millimeters of rain. Temperatures are going to stay below seasonal for tomorrow and into Friday. Saturday and Sunday, we're going to see that wraparound effect, so the showers are still going to be on and off for the better part of our weekend. Good morning. It's Wednesday. It's April the 30th. Thank you for joining us here on the Weather Network. I'm Emily Vukovic. It is kind of a wet and gloomy start to the day. We've been dealing with showers on and off for the last 2 days, and unfortunately, that trend in the forecast is going to continue. Kevin Yard is joining us live in Port Credit this morning. And Kevin, we've been talking about this rain, how people feel about it. We know that everybody loves the rain for their gardens and for the trees, but for them walking to work, how do they feel? Thanks so much, Kevin. Yeah, temperatures are staying a little bit below our seasonal average for the next couple of days. 13 degrees for tomorrow, Friday 11, Saturday, Sunday. We're going to see the wraparound effect from that system, so we are expected to see more showers in the forecast. Into next week, well, the temperature is still staying a little cool, but it looks a little drier. If you want to know what's happening after that, stay tuned for the Long Ranger. It's next.